Hello, fellow YouTubers. What I have here today is a film developing agitation machine, which I made. You can find these online, and other people have made these before, so I'm not the original to this concept. But the idea is you can, add a canister into it, and you can, through a program to your right, have it agitate so many times a minute. So, for example, you're developing a film, and it's 12-minute with 30-second intervals. So this will do it through the software, and the machine can do this for you. So let me demonstrate. So the build one is, well, I wouldn't say it's simple, but it's not too difficult. You can do it off the shelf parts in many cases. Now this is a water bottle holder for a bicycle, and you can modify it as I did here. And I modified it so I can extend it out further, so I can put a bigger container in. Now this is a 4x5 container. You can see it fits. Now you don't have to go with this design. You can do something, if you come up with a design you like, you can make that work. Now this here is actually a carousel. It's a carousel for like, I don't know, food products or spices or whatever. And these are nicely machined aluminum ones. I saw them on eBay, and in fact, when I saw these on eBay, my first goal was to make some kind of agitation thing that was like a wash machine. And then it dawned on me, oh, I can just get a bigger one. You can see this is an 8-inch. This is, I think this is like a 4-inch or 6-inch, and I could build a machine that just does standard agitation for film. So this is what I did, and it worked out quite well. Now the software is a Visual Basic for DOS, and it works surprisingly well. It's, in my opinion, one of their better products that they ever used. I wouldn't say Microsoft does a lot of good things well, but they did well on this. And so it's written in DOS. The reason for that, it's just easy to write to the hardware. I'm using a parallel port, and so it connects. Let me see if I can move this out of the way. Show you the back side. You can see there's the parallel port connection right onto the machine. And back here, get this open, here's all the wires, and there's the driver. Now these drivers, they actually always allow power to the motor. So I had to use this little transistor switch that I can set a signal to it that'll tell it to give power to the motor or to the driver, and it will power it on. If you leave without this, if you leave it on, the motor will get hot, and you don't want that. So anyway, that's just one thing. Other than that, it's just very simple. There's some data fields in the parallel port you just send signals to, and it will receive signals, so you can tell it, for example, when it's 180 degrees or 160 degrees rotation, and so it'll stop at whatever point you want it to stop at. I don't know if I'm being real clear on that, but so yes, it can receive and send signals to the parallel port, and then that's why you can tell it, or you can know how many rotations you've done. So let me demonstrate again. So this will do, I think, 3 or 2. I don't remember. We'll just count it here. Where's my mouse go? There we go. 1, 2 rotations, I believe. Anyway, so you can shorten that rotation period. Let's see if we can get that to work. Now I'm doing a mouse here on top of a dirty pad. It's not cooperating. Let's see. I'm going to set that duration down to what is 1, even though it says 0. It's really 1. And we will do the dev start. And about, now it's telling me to pour now. Okay, and it will start to do its first rotation at the bottom of the minute. So we'll just give it a few seconds here. Any minute, second. So that's 1 rotation. It'll do that every 30 seconds for 12 minutes. And also the software, I wrote it so it towards the end it'll start to do a beeping to let me know that I'm getting close and I better pay attention. And of course, one of the nice benefits of this is that you can walk away and do other things. Another thing is that you can break down your development in a very quantitative way. So you can determine how many rotations you need to get a nice even development. Too many rotations, you can get uneven, streaky effects. I think one thing I've learned after building this is that it's not only your developer you have to worry about streaks and uneven development, but it's the fixer as well. Fixer also needs to be treated in a very delicate way to make sure that you get nice even fixing. So that's it. This is the machine. It works great. I use it for color. Because of my space, it's kind of hard to get the color part arranged. Now on this canister here, I got these insulators. So I plan on doing color, but color's a little bit picky about temperature, so you want to keep your temperature consistent. So hopefully with this cover I won't have any trouble with that, and I'll start doing color as well. So anyway, this is the machine. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.